Hello, this is professional dog trainer Brett Endies. So today I was listening to Gavin McInnes. If you know who he is, you'll probably have opinions. If you know that I listen to him, you'll probably have opinions. That's all fine. But he did bring up a point about because comedians, have their own world, and he's a comedian and kind of in that, and how people that are outside of that world and are comedy critics are different than people that are critics of sports, right? This is the point I want to make. So someone who's a critic of sports, they might say that this player's better than the other, they wish that this player did this or coulda, shoulda, did, woulda, but never once do they think that they're going to be able to throw a 100 mile per hour fastball like the player, or hit the ball as far, or even be able to make, or be able to throw as perfect a spiral pass as a quarterback, or hit a jump shot like an NBA player. They just know they can't. They're physically not able to. So they keep it to a limit of coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they never think that they're better than, or they know better than, because they don't, and there's ways to prove it tangibly. But with comedy, because everyone thinks they're funny, I could get up on stage and it's they can talk a big game, and it's not subtle. Laughs are laugh, humor's humor. But back to the sports thing, people do that with dog training. There are people that will watch you handle a dog, talk about dog behavior, the way I do, based on experience, not based on opinion. But they genuinely feel that they can do a better job at handling, teaching, resolving behavior problems, fixing aggression cases, and they'll talk and talk and talk, and then it's but why don't you show me something that you do, either by video evidence, which is very simple to do these days with a phone, or just testimonial, where are the people talking about the crazy, scary work you've done with dogs? Because if you look me up, you'll see a lot of people that are sharing their experiences with me over a long period of time, yet people still who have none of that feel very strongly about it. Again, it's not saying, Ivan Balabanov is a better dog handler than Robert Cabral, is better dog handler than Brett Endies. It's not like that. These people in their heart of hearts are I know dogs. I've had German Shepherd dogs my whole life. I have a dog. My dog. And it's it's that cognitive dissonance, that blindness I always talk about. And why am I so attuned and sensitive to it? Because people do it so much with their dogs, because their dog at home can't say, hey, shut up. You're not a good handler. You aren't meeting the needs of my anxiety. Or another thing, just thinking people do, is instead of that, they'll latch on to another, Zach George is he knows better than you. You don't know. It's again, where's the evidence? Even from Zach George, where's the evidence, right? So these people get this thing that, again, we see it with sports. Even actors probably get it. I could act better than you, but something where it's hard evidence, no, there's proof here. You cannot hit a ball as far as me. You cannot throw the ball as fast as me. You cannot make this score as much. You cannot ice skate as fast as me if I'm hot. So I think there's it's a difference. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just was listening to Gavin, and it was interesting. To that analogy of how, everything's got critics, and in a way that could be helpful. It could help make people who are the experts or the professionals try their best and compete with each other too. Just even for entertainment, in my world, it's to help dogs, who's helping them, not like a competition, but the more we become more skillful, understanding dog trainers, the more dogs we can help and share that message. And that's what we're doing. But then people who come in, they think that they have a better message, and they know, and they don't have something to back it up. That's why, I've talked about, other trainers, if Robert Cabral said, hey, Brett, I've seen some videos of yours, and I think that you this, I'd probably shut up and listen and learn and improve from it. But if someone who just started 4 years ago wants to tell me because they have a better ability to get followings on social media, I don't want to hear it. And it really deludes these people from even improving themselves. So who's it really helping? Nothing but the ego of the crazy person who is so blind to reality, they feel strongly about something they're usually not even experienced in. Isn't that the world we live in now? That's my point. Just wanted to make a quick video. I am now stopped. I was moving, and now I am stopped. Heading up to do a little hiking with the dogs. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Jesus, I look up and I'm sitting here on the freeway. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, tell a friend. Go on my website, dogtrainingla.com, for online or in-person training, coaching, behavior solutions.